The old city was his home. He didn't remember much else. The grey tabby kitten had always been on his own. He was quick, surviving on scraps. He was small, but he was a fighter. He had to be. The other cats avoided him. He was too skinny. He was always covered in dirt. His green eyes, however, were bright. They shone with intelligence. He watched everything. He learned he would survive. He grew leaner, tougher. He learned to fight. He had to defend his territory. He had to eat. He had no friends, only rivals. He trusted no one. One day he saw her, a sleek Siamese cat. She was beautiful. He watched her from afar. He admired her grace. He was wary. He knew better than to approach. Luna talked about the world beyond the alleys. She spoke of kindness. She spoke of friendship. He had never known such things. He listened, skeptical yet curious. He started to follow her. He kept his distance at first. He observed her. She interacted with others with a disarming friendliness. He was cautious. He was still wary. He found himself drawn to her warmth. He started to trust her. He started to open up. He told her his story. He told her about his struggles. He told her his fears. She listened patiently. She never judged him. She offered him comfort. She offered him friendship. He had never had a friend before. He was changing. He was becoming a different cat. One night, Luna took him to meet someone. They climbed to the top of the clock tower. It was a long, perilous climb. He was nervous, but he followed Luna. He trusted her. They reached the top. There, perched on a ledge, was an owl. He was majestic. He was intimidating. The owl blinked slowly. He spoke in a voice deep and resonant. He was wise. Luna introduced the owl as Professor Sophocles. He was known for his wisdom. He had seen it all. He had lived for many years. He had learned many lessons. He was willing to share his wisdom. Professor Sophocles spoke about the importance of kindness. He spoke about the power of friendship. He spoke about the need for compassion. He spoke about the beauty of life. The grey tabby listened intently. He was learning. The grey tabby spent many nights listening to Professor Sophocles. He learned about the world. He learned about himself. He learned about life. He was no longer just the alley cat. He realized that he had been so focused on survival. He had forgotten how to live. He had forgotten how to trust. He had forgotten how to love. Professor Sophocles and Luna taught him these things again. He was no longer scrawny. He was strong. He was no longer dirty. He was well-groomed. He was no longer afraid. He was wise. He had learned from the best. He learned that kindness wasn't weakness. It was strength. He learned that friendship wasn't a burden. It was a gift. He learned that love wasn't a liability. It was the most important thing in the world. The grey tabby continued to live in the city. But he was a different cat now. He was no longer the scared, lonely kitten. He was a wise, compassionate cat. He was a friend to all. He shared his wisdom with others. He helped those in need. He made the city a better place. He was a beacon of hope. He was a testament to the power of transformation. He learned that even in the darkest of alleys, there was light. He learned that even in the toughest of times, there was hope. He learned that even the smallest of creatures could make a difference. He learned that life was a gift, and he was grateful for every single day.